Hi there guys! Tanzoid here. Today I'll be showing you how to make your own low cost and easy gems for your cosplay, much like this one. This technique is something I learned while working on my Sailor Neptune cosplay. Sailor Scout has these gems right in the middle of their bows, and I wasn't ready to get into like costing resin gems and spending the money on it. Honestly, I'm a little bit afraid of trying it, but oh well, that will be in the future. I did quite a lot of research and coming up with a different method to make these gems, and eventually I came across this method. It didn't exactly have any specific tutorials as far as I could find. It was quite hard gathering information about how to do it properly, so I figured I'd just make a tutorial myself. I've only tried making the gems for the Sailor Moon girls so far, but I can imagine it would work with most any gem as long as you use the right kind of mold. And a right kind of mold, well, it has to be heat proof. Since this tutorial will involve hot glue and microwaving it, make sure to be careful and not hurt yourself in any way. Hot glue gives mean burns. With that out of the way, let's start the tutorial.
These are the tools you're gonna need. Eyeshadow and color of your choice, a hot glue gun and glue sticks, a stirring stick, I'm using a disposable chopstick, and a silicone mold. This is probably the most important item. You need to make sure it can actually be microwaved. I bought mine off eBay and it's called Cake Pop Silicone Mold. Starting off, you're gonna want to pulverize your eyeshadow into a fine powder. The finer the better. There is really no rule as far as how much pigmentation to use, but the rule is the more eyeshadow, the stronger the color you will get. The next step is to start squishing hot glue into your mold. This is the most time-consuming part of making a hot glue gem, but it's definitely worth it in the end. For this tutorial, I'm going to use about 5 hot glue sticks. That will be just enough to make one of the gems for the Sailor Moon girls, in my case, Sailor Neptune. After filling it up to your preferred amount, this is what it's gonna look like. It's gonna be half stiffened up, and it's gonna be impossible to mix in anything at this point. Here is where the microwave comes in. You're gonna want to melt the glue all over again, this time evenly so you can mix in your pigmentation. I set my microwave for medium-high heat and put it in there for 3 minutes. Keep in mind that the settings might be different from microwave to microwave. Yes, now the glue is all melted up. From here on, you just take your eyeshadow and mix it in with the glue. The glue is gonna harden up again pretty quickly, so you're gonna make sure you don't waste any time. Stir quickly but truly. Make sure to get both the walls of the mold as well as the bottom. This is what it looks like. Now, you just chuck it back into the microwave on the same settings as before, but just for 1 minute. Now it's all melted up again and the pigmentation should have mixed well with the hot glue. The reason I'm knocking the mold to the table a couple of times is that I'm hoping to get out some more air bubbles. All that is left now is for the mold to cool down. Lay it as flat as possible and don't touch it for 30 minutes to an hour depending on the size of your gem. You should be able to tell when your gem is done depending on how cool it is. If it doesn't feel hot at all, you should probably be okay to take it out. This should be an easy job with a silicone mold. Now all you need to do is cut the edges so you have a clean, nice gem. Ta-da! The finished result! For last touch-ups, you can always add clear nail polish for a more shiny look, and you can add some sort of fastening on the back side. I recommend just a safety pin. That's it, thank you for watching!